What's going on, OTG fam? It's your boy Ace back at it again. Today I'm very excited. I got a package here from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I just purchased a brand new, a little bit heavier, WalaPress Hat press. Shout out to Stan Banks for previewing this on his YouTube channel. My current hat press that I started with back in 2020 actually is almost a year to date of when I started my t-shirt business journey. That Amazon hat press was something that made me a lot of money. I started off doing hats and t-shirts and gradually went on to make enough money to buy me a printer so I can do the Nina Jump Pro transfer sheets. Went on to be able to purchase an Epson F570 through sublimation, and made a couple of more dollars recently with these hats. Ooh, this is a nice color. What a nice color. And I was able to purchase a brand new hat press. The reason why I have a new hat press because this Amazon hat press that I have right here, it kind of clunked out on me after some time. I mean, an $80 hat press. Not to knock anything from Amazon if you don't have the budget like I didn't have in the beginning. I had a heat press and a hat press, and I made it work for a very long time until I was able to upgrade to the Heat Signature Series 60 by 20 and so on and so on. So here we go with the WalaPress hat press. So the reason why I jumped to purchase this was because of the palette, well, the platinum design. Let me move this a little bit closer. So as you can see, move everything over. You gotta excuse the house. I'm in the process of moving, so everything looks a mess. I have boxes and boxes and bags and bubble wrap all over the damn place, and this move is taking so long to happen. But eventually you'll see me in my new workstation, aka my new garage. So as you can see, this was my original press from Amazon. It worked very well. Like I said, it made me a lot of money just doing snapbacks and dad hats, unstructured, structured hats. I hated this part about it. This was the worst thing, trying to line it up to this portion right here, to the bottom palette. But like I said, it worked. It kind of clunked out. Not necessarily clunked out, but when I press hats, I can hear a little sparking sound and a smell on the inside, which I'm not too comfortable with. So let me pop this bad boy open. Let's see the difference. Let's go. Here we go. Wonderful. Beautiful. A whole lot taller, as you can see. So I'll probably have to rearrange my setup because it won't fit under here like this one did. So the biggest difference that I noticed based on Stan Banks showing me was the, oh, this feels good too. This definitely feels premium compared to this. The platen size, right? As well as the press area. This is actually a whole lot larger than my original heat press. So I was thinking about buying a Hotronix 360 IQ press, but when I seen that it was $1,600, it wasn't worth it to me since I'm working towards that Racoma MT 1501 embroidery machine. So I didn't want to spend the money on buying such an expensive hat press, even though that is the top of the top that you can get in the game today. So I opted out for this. So let me just show you a little close-up of the difference. As you can see, this lower platen is just a rounded it's like a half a moon, a half a circle platen, generic, as you see in all the hat presses today. But with this, it's a big boy right here too. With this, let me move it up a little bit. All right, so with this design right here is a bit more rounded. It's very similar to what they have on the Hoptronics machine, and for that reason, maybe got this ASAP before it sells out, because I already know whatever stand back shows on this channel is definitely going to sell out. Or if you're trying to get in this custom garment game, hats is the way to go. Low cost, low budget, easy startup. It definitely moves a little bit faster for me in the beginning than t-shirts. Let me move this camera down a little bit again. Excuse me. All right, so I wish I can have like a close-up. So this is all digital, which is great. The colors on it is beautiful. I'm gonna take that off. Definitely a great quality hat press. And we're gonna try something out. So this is basically going to be a 2-in-1 video. Not only did I purchase this from Heat Transfer Warehouse, I actually purchased some sublimation patches. And I'm going to try this out for the first time. I'm going to put an image on this using my Epson F570. And we're going to use this press to see how it works. I think I may do a dad hat. I have a trucker hat here as well, but I may just do a dad hat. I think I'm going to throw that on today anyway. Kind of nice outside here in New York, so might just throw it on real quick. All right, guys, so now we are back here on the press. The heat temperature, you guys gonna figure this one out for these patches right here. As with all sublimation, make sure you lint roll your substrate. I'm gonna get my hat right here. It's a dad hat. Pop this out. Pull this out. So this part right here I really like. This hold the cap in place way better than the one I had, because you can control it. We're gonna use this new, lift this up, line this up in the middle as best as we can. Ooh, wonderful. So this really makes your hat goes right into the middle, and I really love this part right here. I really love this part right here. That other hat press, let me do. Oh, and it takes up most of the hat too, like I said before. So this is definitely great. This little pre-press. Make sure that's a little bit too light. Increase the pressure on it a little bit more. Want to see? All right, yeah, that feels about right. Like I said, you press the button, nice auto open. So what I'm going to do now is attempt to heat press this part, the patch part, to the hat, all the while doing sublimation at the same time. The direction says to sublimate first, wait 24 hours, and then press on the hat, but ain't nobody got time for that. So what I'm going to do is peel this backing like so. Going to line it up as best as I can. Let me turn on my light. As best as I can in the middle. I'm going to press down. Now I'm going to take my image. This is my image. I'm hoping that the image would clear. I'm hoping that it clears because there's a little bit of a lip on the patch. So I'm hoping that that doesn't affect what I am trying to accomplish here. Let's make sure it's as even as it can be. I have the heat temperature at 60 seconds for 390 degrees. We're gonna hope that works for us here. All right, everything is on the inside. Let's get to pressing. Just picked this up. Hopefully I'm one of the few on YouTube right now showing this, and I'm very excited to have this in my possession, because I know from having my previous hat press in the past from Amazon what this can do for me. All right, so 60 seconds. Let's see how this came out. Woo! Came out pretty dope, man. Came out dope. Look at this right here. Wow. Let's see if it's still on it. Oh, it's coming off a little bit. I think it has to dry, but look at this right here. Wow. It's your boy OTG Kicks. Sublimation on patches using the WalaPress Hat press right here. Definitely dope. Now I'm hoping this thing stays on. I'm gonna give it some time to dry, but this definitely came out hard, man. I might give it another press. What is this? No, I don't know if you see this white thing over here. I think I burnt the press. What do you think? Oh, it comes right off. All right. Got scared for a second. Like, damn, I didn't have this for not even an hour yet. But, you know, everything is trial and error. Trial and error. And what I think that was this part right here. So, like I said, this is definitely dope. I am definitely a huge fan of this. Let me repress this again, just to have it, down packed. And I'm going to use a Teflon sheet. You know what I did wrong? I should have put down some paper, some butcher paper, which I didn't do. So I'm gonna have to clean the top of the press. But like I said, you know me, I said in the past, this is all about living and learning. You guys see my mistakes and mishaps. We're gonna learn and grow together. Anyway, this came out pretty dope. I am very happy on the outcome of this right here. Once again, this is the WalaPress Hat press doing sublimation on patches. Psh, beautiful. Yes, sir. All right, guys, so here we go. You don't see that little press line on the top of the hat, maybe because this is an unstructured hat, but you don't see that line, that harsh line that usually is left on top of the hat. Came out pretty dope. This is a dad hat. As you can see, this is just using some vinyl right here. This is actually suede vinyl. You can see that you still see some press lines going around it. You can see that whole harsh line going around the top, the whole boxed out square. This platinum right here is definitely a great pickup. This press is definitely a great pickup. If you don't have $1,600 to drop on a Hotronics, look into this, getting this WalaPress, man. This Wala hat press, definitely a good look. Definitely happy I spent the $4.99 on this one. Make sure you try to cop yours today, man. We out.